How you doing, guys? So, I wanted to expound about an issue, talk about something vitally important to the truck driver. That thing is this thing right here. First of all, it's important to get you one that's better than this. Even though this is sufficient, don't get me wrong, I'm just a little biased. Okay, this is sufficient. It does get out a little bit. But, I'm going to give you an example of something that happened today that makes this thing so important. Why this is a safety tool. Why are CBs a safety tool? Okay, very simple. So I'm probably about, say, 20 miles east of Terre Haute. I'm on my way to Kansas, as some of you already know. I said that. 70 west. CB is on, as it should be. All right, I'm not talking on my phone. Radio's down. I'm hearing chatter, so automatically I turn the CB up. My GPS says, hey, there's a 76-minute delay up ahead. I'm like, ooh, that sounds like an accident. So I radio up. I said, hey, gentlemen, what's news up ahead? Why is there a delay? And what's the 20 of that delay? For that reason, I got a response rather quickly. It stated a fatal crash accident took place on the Indiana-Illinois state line. Line was 5 miles backed for traffic. A SUV went underneath the trailer of a tractor trailer. I did not see it for myself. You could probably Google it. So that being the case, pray for the individuals who were in that accident and hope that they are alive and well. It is very tragic. I didn't hear any good news that back out of that. I hope the drivers in the SUV are fine, and I hope the passenger and drivers in the tractor trailer were also fine. So, and hopefully it was only vehicle damage that took place. But I heard this on that. Had I not had this, I would have knew about the delay, but I would not have known exactly where it was at. Okay? That is a problem. Because had I had to stop, I would have been there for 2 hours. All right? And I only had an hour and 40-some minutes left in my clock at the time. That would have completely ruined the rest of my driving experience for tonight. I've drove 657.3 miles up to this point. I'm in Greenup at the Loves. Actually parked right in front of the building. See where I'm at? Look at that, everybody. Nice view right there, right? I got a very good parking spot. So in the morning, if I decide I want to fuel, I can just pull straight up. Isn't that great? But I'm not going to fuel here. I'm going to fuel in Missouri where the fuel is cheaper. Probably exit 101, 100. I think that's Boonsville. And there's a Loves there. They just upgraded their parking. They added a whole nother lot onto that, which is great because it was really small. It held like maybe 20 trucks up until then. Maybe some of you know it. So, but that is very cheap fuel there in Boonsville. It always is. So I got to run a quarter tank of fuel. I'll make it there easily. Anyways, these are huge tanks. 240 gallons of fuel fit in this truck. Anyways, so I heard that on the CB. Now, I don't know the Terre Haute area very well. Okay. So what do you think my next question would undoubtedly be? All right, gentlemen. What is the exit we are going to take to detour around this accident? Immediately, I got a response. We're going to take exit 7, 150. 150 will go north, and then it will make a sharp left turn west. Well, 150, exit 7, took me north, and lo and behold, Cherry Street, 150 west. Takes you right back to 70 West. Boom, right there. Takes you right back to 70, period. It actually follows it after a point. It starts following it right next to it. I still couldn't see the accident. There was a lot of police around and stuff like that, and they were detouring cars. But I got around all that other stuff, which was great, because it would have sent me back so much time. So I might have had to just got off at that truck stop right there on 11, if that was going to be the case, okay? But it wasn't. So I was able to drive some more miles up here in exit 119 westbound, and so that's where I'm at. You need a CB, people. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can get a $100 CB out of a truck stop, a Cobra. Go to a CB shop, and I want to give a shout out to Channel 5's Channel 5 CB shop in West Memphis, Arkansas, off I think exit 151. Once you get in radio shot, turn down to Channel 5. You know, Channel 5 CB shop, right? Turn down to Channel 5. That lady is always on here, always on there. She's listening, believe me, she's listening. She goes to 19, does a quick advertisement, and then goes back to Channel 5. So get on Channel 5, give her a shout out. Hey, what exit? She'll give you an exit. But let me explain this to you. That exit you're going to get on right there, if you're going westbound, there is no westbound ramp back to the highway. So you're going to get off on that exit. You're going to make a left-hand turn, go down to some corporate road, industrial road, whatever it's called. You're going to see it. But it's got a big 5 on it, and it's got a little pull-in lane right there. You can pull in, and they do your truck. They've been over there for 30 years, and all their technicians have been there for the same amount of time. They've all been there since it opened. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. Nice radios, a couple $100, in and out. Boom, done. CB in peaked and tuned. You want to get a Connex board, Echo board, they do all that stuff. They make sure, they'll tell you if they can or can't, depending on the type of radio it is, because you can't do everything. Like this one right here, I wanted to get a Connex board added onto it so I can get out about another 15 miles or so. Maybe an Echo board, but you can't do it with this. This is the Cobra LX Max 29. Too expensive. Do not get this radio. You will pay too much money. Look at my review on this thing when I first put it in, and then look at my review. I should have got a different one. My babe, live and learn, right? I've been driving for a while. Doesn't mean I know everything. I've been in the industry with my stepdad and my biological father. And you would think I know something about CBs, and I do, but I thought this one was going to be a good one. Who knew? I don't even use most of the features on it. So I grew up in an era where CBs were the thing. All right, we had a home-based CB with the 30, 40-foot antenna that got out and picking up stuff from other states and things like that. CBs were the thing back then. We could talk to my uncle who was 5 miles down the road and see what was going on, instead of, because back then, you get on the phone, everything was long distance. The person across the street from you was long distance. It's an expensive phone call. CB, free. If you guys want to know my CB channel, my CB name is, my handle, is the Ran Man. I am the Ran Man. Okay, R-A-N, capital R, by the way, A-N, and a capital M, A-N, the Ran Man. Okay, that's my CB handle. If you happen to be going by me, or be out, out here Midwest, East, just holler out, see if I'm around, I guess. I don't know. I mean, can't hurt, right? People do that stuff all the time. I've had some interesting conversations over this CB. I've actually got route information from other drivers who knew the area or were local to the area. That happened to me in Pennsylvania. There was a driver who was actually right behind me, and me and him was talking about Pennsylvania, and he was asking me if I was from this area. I said no. He asked me where I was going. I told him, and he says, "What route are you taking?" I told him. He said, "Well, this is what you need to look out for. This is probably what you should probably do," and blah blah blah. And he was spot on. All right, so he was spot on. So CBs are invaluable. It's a great routing tool. Safety. This is safety equipment. You can put this on your this is the tax write-off. So is your cell phones if you use them to do anything concerning the job. All right, now with that, that's about all I had to say for today, because I wanted to share that experience with you and tell you how vital these things are. Spend that couple $100. Get this done, please. Please get it done for your own sake. and hopefully the sake of somebody else. You can also help other people. I've helped many people with my CB, so with that, I'm going to sign out. Hey, you guys have an uncomplicated day and night and morning. Please hit that bell, like, and subscribe. Go to my Facebook page, League of Professional Truck Drivers. I don't have that many people on there, but let's grow it. Let's consolidate information. Post your videos, comments, likes, concerns, things of that nature. These are all the things I want to know. Let's educate one another in this industry, and let's stay safe, and let's everyone go home also uncomplicated and make yourself happy.